So how do you feel about being recognised as Conservative Newcomer MP of the Year?
Well, I'm really, really happy. It came as a complete surprise because, look, you know, I work all the time on lots of constituency campaigns and lots of issues, but you're never quite sure if anybody's noticing any of it. And that's fine because you do it anyway. 99% of the things you do, nobody really knows. But it's nice that it was recognised, the work that not just me, but my office and my team did. So I'm really, really happy about it.
And what do you feel like from the work that you've done that has really stood out to you or that you're most proud of so far?
I think that two main things come to mind. And first, those with cystic fibrosis getting access to drugs that they desperately need that can help, you know, lengthen their lives. I mean, this is not a trivial thing. This isn't just making things a bit easier. This is quite literally life and death. And being able to champion their cause and fight their corner and do that with other colleagues as well is something I'm very proud of doing, because to be honest with you, even though I'm son of a doctor, I didn't realise that this was an issue at all before I became an MP, and so that's of real interest. And also work in relation to people who, refugees who have been displaced. Again, it's not a popular issue necessarily because refugees don't vote, and in my constituency there are almost none, if any. But I believe that when people are in this country, we have a duty to help them, treat them humanely, and enable them to make the most of their lives, just as we'd like that for our own children.
Great, thank you very much. And you highlighted on working with diverse communities, even communities who can't vote. Why do you think that's important for not just yourself, but colleagues across Parliament?
Well, let's be honest about this. We think about diversity in, frankly, a very surface level way. Real diversity is not just about the colour of your skin or your gender. Real diversity is about the diversity of your experience. It's about the diversity of your viewpoint, the diversity of background. And those things cut across gender and race. And so what we need to build are more diverse voices in politics and in government, because if the only people, and I speak as someone who went to a very good university, if the only people making decisions are people who've got that background, then we're missing something. You know, and so we really, really need to focus on getting more diversity, because if you have real diversity, more people out there will understand that government isn't just something done to them, it's done for them and with them.
Thank you very much. And finally, Patchwork works with young people who seek to engage with the process in politics. What advice have you got for them if they want to become MPs in the future?
The first thing is that there isn't, and this is almost a tough thing to say, there isn't an accepted path. People come into politics from so many different professions, jobs, backgrounds, ages, so don't worry about the fact that you may not have done what you think you needed to do in order to be a politician. There are two main criteria in my view. The first is that you really care about certain things that you want to see improved or you want to stand up for, because if you care about them, that will keep you going through a lot of the frustrations that are inherent in any political career. The second thing you need to do, beyond caring about things, is also just to try and learn skills. You know, try and be so that when you finally get here, you will have something that you can bring to Parliament that not everybody has, whether it be running a business, working for a charity, being a doctor or a lawyer or whatever it is. Try and bring a skill that you think will be of value here in the political process. And if you do those two things, you care and you bring something valuable, you'll be successful.
Great, thank you very much. And
Thank
congratulations.
you. Not at all, thank you very much.